And a very good day to all my viewers. It is right now Sunday, November 12th, 2023, 6:48 a.m. Eastern Canadian time. And we're going for an early morning REM ride here towards Gare Centrale, or Central Station in Montreal. And of course we have our fare gates that are active here at Brossard Station. Pretty cool to see. And yeah, we'll be going down here and then to the Montreal platform, north direction. So it's Sunday morning, it's very early, which means most likely it'll be a very nice, relaxing ride. And I do need some daylight REM rides for my channel. Hey, look at that. That elevator, the lights turn off when it's not in service. Pretty cool. So that's energy efficiency right there. You see that? The elevator lights were off when it's not in use for a long period of time. So I did film the ride here from Montreal Central Station. It was a really nice, relaxing ride, and it wasn't as bright as it is now because it was earlier. Some interesting noise there. So an announcement is just for notifying users that the REM will not be in service past 11 p.m. because of noise reduction work being done. And in my video that I took coming here, I can tell you right now, you'll probably see for yourself, you'll probably hear for yourself, it was very quiet. So I'll be getting on board here in a moment and filming a nice ride to Central Station. Alright, so the front was occupied, which is where I wanted to film, so we'll get the next train. And we'll get to see this one departing, get to hear the chimes, and we'll board the next train that pulls up, which is not a problem. And it'll be even brighter probably, so it's a good thing. So there's probably the train we're going to be getting on at the opposite platform. Now it'll switch tracks and come here. And well, not too bad. It's going to be departing in 3 minutes. So I'll go to the front. And wait for it to come around, switch tracks, and get a nice daytime view, morning view of a REM ride from the front. Alright, so here it comes now. I could hear it. And before it arrives, check this out. We got some of the heaters on, the heating elements on here. Not all of them, I think it's every second one, but definitely is going to make a difference when it gets much colder out. So alright, so we're going to get on here and it should depart probably within less than 30 seconds of us boarding. I am curious of something. Was this train cleaned overnight? Because look, there's some stuff spilled here. And it looks like a beer can, and I don't think anyone's drinking beer at this time of morning, so I don't know. It looks like this train wasn't cleaned overnight. Maybe they don't clean all the trains. And the outside looks decent. But anyways, just a little observation there, so I'll put my camera down here and we'll wait to depart momentarily. Alright, so we were supposed to depart about a minute or two ago, and we're still waiting to go here, and the train's making some different sounds. Sounds like air or something coming out of the sides. Sounds I haven't heard before. Maybe we'll pick it up here in the video, so I'm not sure why there's a delay leaving. See if the TV screen's saying anything. Oh, now it's 2 minutes, so looks like, well, we were supposed to leave and now it's 2 minutes from now, so we'll just pause the video and wait. Perfect timing, as we got another REM train approaching. Enjoy the ride, everybody.
Bienvenue à bord du REM. Direction Gare Centrale. Prochaine station du quartier. Station du quartier. Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté gauche. Prochaine station, Panama.
interesting how certain times the REM sounds like a locomotive. Very beautiful morning ride I took earlier as well on the way here from South Station, Gare Centrale in Montreal.
Ce soir, interruption de service, vers 22h entre Panama et Gare Centrale et 23h entre Gare Centrale et Panama. Autobus disponible.
Just a sign there on the highway reminding people that deadline's coming up to change winter tires. And if you're like me, you take public transit, it's not something you ever got to worry about. And that's the beauty of public transit, you know, you don't have to worry about investing in vehicle repairs, insurance, and tires, and gas, and this and that. As long as you have a pair of shoes, transit pass, and of course if you want you can get a bicycle, or like I do, use the Bixie bikes, rental bikes. I get around just fine. There's Panama Station coming up. There's Panama Terminus right down there. Might even do a live REM ride after I film this video.
Station Panama.
Have to charge the battery though at Central Station for a bit. But for now, if you're watching this, obviously this was filmed in the past.
Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté gauche.
Next part of our journey is the Samuel de Champlain Bridge, of course, and a nice view into the skyline of Montreal. And then the important part, all my viewers out there to hear, do you notice there's noise reduction on the REM? I think you'll be surprised that there is. It sounds quieter, especially in our Central Station.
Prochaine station, Île des Sœurs.
And I'll remind you to listen as we get closer. Don't know what that LM with this green circle means. Maybe someone out there knows. Doesn't have his head sign on saying towards Brossard. Interesting. Which is right above me here. It tells you the direction that the train's going. facing towards the east. See the windshield wiper here? Only on one side of the REM. And that's only on when there's manual control mode. Not on this side. You'll notice the catenary wire, how it sort of zigzags, kind of deviates left and then right, sort of like a zigzag. Kind of cool. Yeah, I haven't taken a REM ride during the daytime in a month or two, so perfect day to do it. Be nice if it was a bit sunny out, but it is what it is. So here we are approaching Ile des Sœurs, Nuns Island.
Station Ile des Sœurs.
This always sounds like a roller coaster, a metal roller coaster, right as you
Les
approach.
portes s'ouvriront sur le côté droit.
So once we pass here, this is where start paying attention to the noise. Nice view of the coupler. And this one has his head sign on. You can see it says Brossard on it. Alright, so here is where I want you guys to listen.
Prochaine station Gare Centrale.
Listen to the noise that you're about to hear.
Correspondance avec la ligne orange du métro.
So you're gonna hear it's like that distinct rumbling sound. This is the noise that used to be around Central Station. And when I say used to, well, if you haven't been on the REM recently, you're in for a little surprise how quiet it's gonna be near Central Station. So listen to this rumbling. You hear this? So this rumbling that you're hearing right now is how it used to sound near Central Station. Just like this, very loud. And this is why there was noise complaints, because there was residential buildings near Central Station, and this noise was becoming a bit too aggravating. So if in the last few weeks they grinded down the tracks and they put noise dampening mechanisms in place. I'm not sure if you can see them. I'm not sure where they are. Now I don't know if they've done work in this sector or they're going to do work in this sector. But I guess we'll find out in the coming weeks, because this was a 5 or 6 week project and I think we're week 4 or 5 now. That's why the REM closes at a certain time each night before shuttle service goes into effect. There's fire station 67. No, that's not, what am I saying? That's not fire station 67, that's a mini filtration plant. We passed 67 already. By the way, if you've been watching the news, this whole sector here, they're going to be turning into a beautiful park They just announced the project. So get a view here of the XO yards coming up. Again, this noise that you're hearing right now, this is what it used to sound like near Central Station. That rumbling, loud rumbling noise. So there's our XO yards, and we got some, should be coming into view now, we got some CRRC trains now. More CRRC trains. They should be in service maybe by the end of the year. They're still testing them. Those are from China, and right in front of them are the Bombardier multi-levels. I like the colors of the O on those CRRC trains. Different green and blue, purple. And the cab car has a black look to it. Alright guys, so here's where I want you to start listening. Right around here is where it's much quieter. At least on the way to the South Shore this morning, earlier it was. Now to really get a sound idea, we'll have to go outside and stand near the tracks. It does sound slightly quieter, I must say. Now I noticed it more going the opposite direction, but even here it's quieter than it used to be. But you be the judge. Leave a comment in the comment section, let me know. Like I said, I'd have to go outside and judge for myself outside. And here we are approaching Central Station. So I'll probably get some more content today on the REM. See if we switch tracks here. So yeah, in my opinion, it is slightly quieter, especially going the opposite way. I think we're going to switch tracks.
Ce soir, interruption de service vers 22h entre Panama et Gare Centrale et 23h entre Gare Centrale et Panama. Autobus disponible.
Nothing like a beautiful track switch. Alright guys, so as I always say, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, leave them in the comment section. And as I always say, more content to come. Have a good day everybody, and a good night.
Station Gare Centrale. Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté droit.